So hello, what's up guys? For today's video, we will tackle about the data structure concepts. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So introduction. So data structure concept apply basic operations using data structure and its concepts. Define data objects in its types. Learn and have knowledge on the concepts of data structures. So, what is data definition? From the word itself, definition of data. So, data definition is where we define the characteristics of that single data or that specific data. So, there are four types of it. So, there's a atomic, traceable, accurate, and clear and concise. So, atomic should define a single concept. This should be focused on only one type of thing. Traceable. The definition should be able to be mapped to some data element. So, in the easy word, need to found easily. So, accurate. Definition should be ambiguous. So, it means no other meanings or where the definition must be exact. So, clear and concise definitions should be understandable. So, should be easily understand or maybe easily to remember. So, what is data objects? So, represents an object having a data. So, as far as I know, the object that is been determined here is like what we call variable or element. So, this is the example. So, a equals 1, 2, and 3. So, a is the variable, this one. I'm sorry. And 1, 2, 3 is the elements. So, what is data type? Data type is the way that we use to determine if it is string, character, integer, um, float, and boolean, and etc. So, there are two types of data type, and that is built-in data type and derived data type. So, built-in data type are the language that has built-in support like integer, string, character, float, and boolean, like I said in this part. So, derived data type, if the built-in data type can be written specifically, derived data can have mixed data and has also an element, variable, and attribute that built-in data types that while built-in data types have none. I'm so sorry. So the example of derived data type is list, array, stacks, and queue. So what is the example of built-in data type? So there's a string, like I said earlier. String defines a word like this, Vince. Um, Character defines a one letter only, like A, X, X. It's either big letter or small letter. So integer, any whole number only. So float, -1, and so on. Um, as long as it is decimal numbers, it is example of float. So boolean, true or false only, or answered by true and false only. So, mm, okay, that this is the example of derived data type. So, what is basic operations? This is what we use to ascertain operands, elements, or attribute to perform a specific task on the given. So, what are the types of basic operations? Transverse, searching, insertion, deletion, sorting, and merging. So, in the transverse, printing what are all in the given. So it means it is just printing all the given in the specific operation or any given that is being shown in the type of platform. So example is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, example, we said Example, we have 1 2 3 4 5. I'm so sorry. 1 2 3 4 5, and I have an operation that will print all the given, so the output will be 1 2 3 4 5 also, because just printing all the given. So searching, this is where we print or choose the specific element of the given. Example, I have a given of A, B, C, D, and E. So let's say I need to search the spot number 2. So the output will be B. So if I search the spot number 4, the output will be letter D. So next is the insertion. So this is where we insert an element to a specific position of an element, either in the beginning, middle, or in the end. Example, I have a given of A, B, C, D, and E. So let's say I want to insert letter Z to between the B and Z. So the output will be A, B, Z, C, D, and E. So that's what we call the insertion. So another example is I want to insert letter G, as in games, between the D and E. So the output will be A, B, C, D, G, and E. So that is the output, possible output, and the exact output either. So the next one is the deletion. So this is where the user deletes a specific element or the entire element. Example given, we have a given of A, B, C, D, and E. So I want to delete the spot number 2. So the output will be A, C, D, and E, because we delete the spot number 2, which is the letter B. So another example is I want to delete the spot number 5. So the output will be A, B, C, and D, because we delete the spot number 5, which is the E. So if you delete the entire element, um, there will be no output. Um, either you put either we put a condition which will say all the elements is delete, so either no output or that condition, which is else. That is else. So next is sorting. So this is where the elements is arranged from smallest to largest, or to largest to smallest. So example given, 3, 10, 9, 4, and 1. So like I said, sorting is like smallest to largest is largest to smallest. So if I want to do a smallest to largest, the output will be 3, 1, 3, 4, 9, and 10. So if I want to sort the element to largest to smallest, it will be 10, 9, 4, 3, and 1. That's how the sorting works. So next is the merging. So merging, this is just the same of sorting. The only difference is it has a long way of process. So let's see the example. So this is the example of merging. These numbers indicate the order in which step are processed. So this is the given 38, 27, 43, 3, 9, 82, and 10. So the rules of this merging is we need to divide the element into 4. So as you can see, there's a 4 and 3 here. So as long as the first four elements is 4, oh, I mean, it is important to the first 4 is divide by 4. So it is not important if the second part is 3, 2, or 1. Um, I'm so sorry po. So as you can see, there's a 4 elements and 3. So we need to divide these 4 elements to 2. So as you can see, there's a 38, 27, 43, and 3. So this 3, we will divide it to 2 and 1. So as you can see, there's a 9, 82, and 10. So after this row will be divided into 2, we will divide all this row into 1. As you can see, okay, so 38, 27, 43, 3, 9, 82, and 10. So after that, this is where the process start. So after we divide it into 1, we will merge these 2 into 2, and then we will sort it into smallest to largest. So as you can see, there's a 27 and 38. So because 27 is the smallest and 38 is the largest, so we will merge these two, and same process, and 3 and 43. So these two will merge, and 9 and 82, and the next is 10. There will be no changes. So after we merge these two numbers, we will merge this 2 2 into 4. So same process again. We will sort this to smallest to largest. So the smallest in this 4 is 3. Next is 27, 38, and 43. So next is we will merge these 3, and same process again. So smallest is 9, next is 10, and next is 82. So after we merge this 4 and 3, we will merge them all. So same process, smallest to largest. So the smallest, can just copy this 4 because it is already arranged from smallest to largest. So 3, I no, I'm sorry. We will arrange this all to smallest to largest. I thought it was So next is first is 3, the second smallest is 9, next is 10, next is 27, next is 38, 43, and then 82. That is how the merging example do. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you learned something, and that's it. Thank you.